when we have the work zone set up, you cannot be in the work zone. You understand?
This
you
is public space, man.
Google it. Google it.
I'm not going to Google nothing. It's not against the law.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. What law is that? What law?
We're going trespassing.
There's a law. There's a law.
Yes, there is.
What law? State the law. State the statute.
I just stated
the
it.
statute.
Doesn't mean that you've committed a crime, but you do have to legally step out to talk to me. For my safety, that's the law. If you don't, you could go to jail for resisting law enforcement.
Hey folks, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, our channel explores public rights, responsibilities, and the complexities of recording in public spaces. Today, we're diving into a real-life encounter. Imagine you're taking photos of government buildings, totally legal, when law enforcement officers ask for your ID, citing security concerns. What do? Comply or stand your ground? In this video, we see three tense but insightful discussions between journalists and law enforcement. Balancing public rights and security measures, I have included the links to these awesome channels featured in the video description. So hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and share your thoughts with us.
What are you doing?
Doing all right, man.
Just walking across? Are you just walking across?
I don't answer questions. I don't take directness neither. Name and badge number, sir.
Exit the work zone. I'm going to give you one warning.
Name and badge number. Name and badge number.
I'm going to give you one warning.
Name and badge number.
Are you refusing to exit the work zone?
Name and badge number.
It's right here.
I can't read. Name and badge
Oh, you can't read? Creasy 6631. Exit the work zone. Exit the work zone.
Dude, what are you doing?
Exit the work zone.
What are you doing?
Exit the work zone. You don't want to get out of the work zone, so I do.
Arrest
This
me?
is yes,
Arrest
sir.
me.
Criminal trespass because you're interfering with the work crew.
You can't.
Yes, sir, I can.
You cannot criminal trespass
Yes, sir, I can.
in a public place. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
sir, you can. This is the designated work zone. You need to leave.
Is it coned off? Is it taped off? Nah, I don't think so. Sorry, buddy.
Hey, don't cross this one. Crossing zone's up there. Crosswalk's up there.
Don't talk to me, dude. You're dismissed. Get out of here. Dismissed, dude.
Crosswalk's
Dismissed.
over there, sir.
You're dismissed.
Crosswalk's over there, sir.
Yeah. Cool. There's gonna be a complaint about you, tyrant. You don't know when to walk away. Stupid. So stupid. An idiot. Yeah, that's fine, dude. Now you're gonna show halfway what's going on, right? Did you start filming when I got here? What you gonna do about it, tyrant? Yeah, I didn't think so. Your name and badge number, sir? I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, hey, look, just be cool. Just don't get in the way of the workers, okay?
I'm not interrupting anything.
Look,
I'm not.
I'm not being in competition with you or anything like that. I'm like, look.
I don't want to talk to y'all guys. I don't want to talk to you guys. I don't need to get out of the work zone. You don't understand that. I don't need to.
Okay, look. When we have the work zone set up, you cannot be in the work zone. You understand?
This
you
is
Google
public space, man.
Google it.
I'm not going to Google nothing. It's not against the law.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. What law is that? What law?
We're going trespassing.
There's a law. There's a
yes,
law.
There is.
What law? State the law. State the statute.
I just
State
stated.
the statute, not to Google it.
Man, I just told you.
Get out of here, dude. You can't even.
Man, you don't know your rights. You're trying to be all.
I don't know my rights.
No. Go.
I don't know my rights. You guys need to get educated more on rights than you actually do, man. I'm telling you. You can't. I can stay here all day long. That's fine. Damn, dude. You don't understand. No, you don't understand. You work for me. You work for us. You work for the people. Damn. And now you got all these guys. I'm not interfering in anybody. I'm letting them do their job.
posted. You need to exit. Sir? You were just warned that you're in the work zone. Signs have been posted. You need to exit.
Carrying of public duties. You need to get that shit on work zone. Sir, I need you to go to the other side of the street.
Fine, huh? What'd she say? I'm good?
She didn't say anything. She's not a supervisor.
Oh, okay. You like getting directives? Seems like you do, man. Trying to kick me out of a public space. You got jokes, man. You got jokes. For real. You know why you can't do anything? Because there's a constitutionally protected activity, my friend. I have the right to film you.
I have the right to designate a point for you to do that.
Set the tape.
Right.
Set the tape. Set the tape.
Huh?
Wait till they finish the corner mark.
Okay.
Why are you shaking your head? You got something to say?
I already said it.
You cannot be trespassed of a public place if you have not committed a crime. I have not committed a crime.
You already told him. You've been notified. You just identified it as a work zone.
Been notified.
By saying that, you identified it as a work zone.
It's not a law, dude. It's not a law. Not a
You know
law.
this is a work zone?
It's not a law.
You know this is a work zone?
Where you said you had signs. Oh yeah?
And you were notified by the supervisor of the work group.
There's still you can't do shit, man. You still can't do damn dick. You have.
Sir, we can't.
No, you can't, dude. You right now are a regular person just like me until I break the law. Then you can do something, but until I break the law, you can't. You're just another human being. You can't tell a man to do something. You can't tell another man that he has to move. This is America, my friend. We have the right to travel as we please. You got some education to learn, man. I could educate you if you want. See, these other cops, they don't even want to bother because they know that there's nothing you can do. I could be here all day long. And since you got the street blocked off, I might as well walk on the street.
Sir, you're allowed to film, but you need to film from over there.
Yeah, I don't take directives, dude.
Sir, you're interfering.
You're the only one that has an issue with it. Nobody else has an issue with it. Nobody else is talking.
I'm telling you, you can film, but
You
I'm
can tell
asking
me
you to film over
all
there.
you want, my friend. I don't take directives from. You feel empowered when you tell somebody to do something, right? Can't tell me shit. Free American right here, baby.
Hey, sir, we've never met before, so I'm Officer Pettis with APD. We're going to transition. We're going to transition this way in order for us to be able to. You can record, absolutely.
You don't have.
We're happy to have you out here, but I don't want us to be confrontational. Does that make sense?
As long as you leave me alone, let me do my thing.
So they have set up the official work site going this way, so you're not going to be allowed to be in that island.
Well,
Okay.
we can cross that bridge when we go there.
Well, hopefully we won't have to. Because I would like for you to get your documentation.
I'm hearing what you're saying.
I would like for you to get your documentation.
Yeah.
But I need to be able to focus on keeping the workers safe and not on you. Okay. Does that make sense?
You should learn a lot from her, man.
So
she knows how to talk to people.
If you wanna be on this side, once we transition over, you're welcome to do that. You have an iPhone, you can do magic things with it. Okay. So we would like to transition over. Okay.
I'm getting back to work anyways.
I appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you being so professional.
All right.
And you should have a talk with this guy and tell him not to make directives at people and treat people like regular people instead of yelling and screaming. You know, it's just his. It's just his ego.
I got it all on.
His whole situation boils down to a person exercising their right to record in public, which is totally protected under the First Amendment. They're standing their ground, but the officers don't seem to be on the same page about how to handle it. Here's the deal. The law says you can record in public spaces as long as you're not interfering with something like a police investigation or creating a safety hazard. The so-called work zone here seems pretty loosely defined. No tape, no clear signs, just officers telling the guy to leave. That's shaky ground legally. You can't trespass someone from a public area unless there's a legitimate reason, and just recording doesn't count. The officers could have handled this way better. Instead of barking orders and getting defensive, they could have calmly explained why they needed the guy to move, if they even had a valid reason. One officer did a good job trying to de-escalate by being respectful and professional, which is exactly how it should have been done from the start. From the citizen's side, yeah, they've got every right to stand there and record, but being confrontational doesn't help the situation. It's important to assert your rights, but you don't want to add fuel to the fire. At the end of the day, this is about balance. Cops need to know the law and respect people's rights, and citizens need to stay calm and firm without making things worse. It's all about keeping cool and remembering that the Constitution is on your side, so long as you're not breaking any laws.
Can you not touch my door, sir, and close my door? Can you close my door? Sir, can you close my door, sir?
Real talk. Are you from Indiana? Like, do you know Indiana law?
I know the law. Yes, I do it.
You know the law?
And don't y'all know that I don't have to answer questions? That's what I was trying to tell him.
Okay.
I tell him I was waiting on the phone call. My girl, we having an argument. I'm about to go in a little bit to go get some rest. I'm just chilling. I ain't did nothing. There's no reason for y'all to have 6 cars out here, bro.
So I just got here, so I don't know what's going on. Are you refusing to step out of the car and just talk to him?
He never asked none of that. He asked me, was I staying? He asked me what room. I told him. He came back and said, confirmed the wrong room. I told him 233. He said 232. He come back and say, you ain't in 232. I said, well, I ain't answering no more questions, man. I'm waiting on my phone call. Okay. And that's why I'm sitting here. I got a phone call in 15 minutes that I'm waiting on.
Okay. Well, we work for 2 different agencies, so
I get it.
Here, I don't know what's up. Is there a way you can step out so we can figure this out?
No. I'm talking right here for my safety. Okay. I got beat up by the police before.
I understand.
And I don't want to give my name or none of that. I ain't did nothing wrong. They didn't say I committed no crime.
So you don't have to have committed a crime, but if law enforcement asks you out of a vehicle.
But why though? Why would you just randomly come and ask me to get in my car?
So I don't know what the circumstances of that is. The Supreme Court says that I don't need a reason to ask you to step out of the car to talk to me. It doesn't mean that you've committed a crime, but you do have to legally step out to talk to me. For my safety, that's the law. If you don't, you could go to jail for resisting law enforcement. I mean,
resisting law enforcement, that would be when I'm getting arrested and I'm resisting. Not talking to y'all. I'm talking to you right now. I can perfectly talk. That would be resisting. Resisting arrest would mean I would be getting arrested. But resisting to talk to you, step out my car is not resisting anything.
I didn't say resisting arrest. I said resisting law enforcement. Not resisting.
What does that mean? I'm not resisting. I'm talking to you right now.
If you're asked to step out of the vehicle, even if no criminal activity's taking place, right? Say there's suspicion of criminal activity, I don't know. It doesn't mean that you've committed a crime.
Right.
But if you refuse to step out of the vehicle, you could be charged with resisting law, which is an arrestable offense. You can go to jail for it. So saying to avoid all of that complication, step out and help us figure out what's going on. I didn't say you did anything wrong. I just got here. But I'm just trying to keep this and make sure that you're aware of what consequences are, and we don't want to have to go there. I'm not saying that those are consequences for you now. I'm saying those are potential. So I'm trying to keep it so that there are no consequences.
Look at all these people recording. But yeah, man, it's all good. I'm waiting on the phone call, bro.
Can you step out so we figure out what's going on?
I just want to sit in here like I was.
I get it.
And I don't want to.
What I just said, though.
I heard what you said. I don't want to step out because I didn't. Okay. I'm waiting on the phone. I'm talking to you comfortably and safely from here. And then, and not only that, it's 6 of you guys, if not more.
What room did you say you were in, sir?
You understand what I'm saying?
You said 233.
Are you in 233?
That's what I'm waiting on the phone call for, bro.
So you lying.
I'm waiting.
Lying again. There is.
I never answered your question, first off. But you see why I want to stay in, though? Because he's acting as if I committed a crime or something.
Right. So I think what the issue is here is that because you wouldn't come out and talk, I think that kind of raises our risk a little bit, and that's why.
Nah, it's many of you guys. Y'all got guns. I'm a lory. I have no weapon. You guys have weapons, and it's multiple.
You know what would help us lower it? Can you step out of the car and we can talk about it? It doesn't mean we're searching your car.
I didn't say you were.
It just means that you're.
I just feel safer in the car. I mean, this is good enough. You got the door open, and you open it without my consent. But
the plates aren't legal on this anyway. It shows that the plates that belong on here expired in 2020, so it's illegally plated. We're going to tow the vehicle, so you're going to have to get out.
So that's the decision that's being made.
You can't tow my vehicle, bro.
You sure can.
If you didn't pull me over, you know that.
No,
that's not.
You can't just randomly come in somebody. And how you know this even my vehicle? Like I could be just sitting in here.
Doesn't matter.
I could have walked right out of there. You can't just come and walk up and say, because you don't want to give me your identification, or you didn't even ask for it. I don't even know what is this about. What's the purpose of you even riding around my place?
I haven't.
You came to ask me if I was staying here. Why are you talking about my license plate?
But then you lied to me about it.
It don't matter if I lied. I never said I lied. Who said I lied about anything?
You did lie.
I lied about what?
What room you were staying in? That you were staying.
I didn't lie about nothing.
So what room are you staying in?
I didn't lie about anything, and I don't have to tell you that. That's not the case here. I'm not here causing a problem. I'm not here. They said they called you because they thought I wasn't staying here. They talked to me 4 or 5 hours ago before check-in time. It's not against the law for me to sit in the vehicle and talk on the phone just because they thought I wasn't staying here. So all of this is irrelevant.
No,
it very is.
Oh, man.
It very so much is.
It's not.
You didn't catch me on the side of the road, not pulled in here, and you say, oh, I'm pulling you over and your plot ran your plate. You didn't do any of that. You came over here because you thought I wasn't standing in the room. How does not stand in the room?
We got called here.
He got called here, not you. But he knows the law, and he knows what I'm saying. See, and that's what it is. You think you got a feeling, and that's how people get in lawsuits, because you have a feeling. I'm an Army veteran, and I'm served the country just like y'all doing. So don't think that I don't know the law because you think I don't know the law.
You don't know you can't be in possession of a vehicle with bad plates on it. Out.
Lord have mercy. This guy. We're at 8 minutes and 59 seconds. Police bothering me.
Just because, and I'm not asking for your ID and stuff. I just want to be able to address you correctly while we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your name?
Just good citizen, man. I'm a great citizen, actually. Outstanding citizen.
Okay, well, my name's John.
I get it, John.
Can I get your first name at least so we can talk?
We talking now, John?
That's fine. This is what I want to try to avoid for you, okay?
Yeah.
I understand that obviously you don't have a ton of trust in us, and I get that. That's fine. But I want to try to explain a little bit of.
Can you close that door?
Can I close it?
Yeah.
Are you gonna step out and talk to me so we can have this?
I'm gonna open this one and I'm gonna just sit down because I'm feeling sick. I'm gonna just sit here.
That's fine. So what I'm trying.
But I am recording just like you guys.
That's fine. What I'm trying to get across is that I'm trying to share some of what Indiana's law is and kind of how we operate, because I don't want to set you charge or get in trouble for something that's probably pretty petty, right? So I'm trying to give you this information so that you can make a good decision with us. I don't want to grab you and pull you out of the car or do any of that shit. I don't want to do any of it.
Right, because I don't deserve that, man.
No, and I don't think you do either. But you got to understand, eventually it's going to come if you don't work with us a little bit. And I want to tell you this too. That's not the way I want it to go, but it's legal. It's legit. So we don't want to do all that. You know, at this point, with everything that's going on, no one said you've committed a crime.
I know.
But by law, you're forced at this time to ID. You're forced at this time to get out of the car. All this stuff that I'm not trying to force on you because I don't want to make this a bigger thing than it is. But by law, we could go there. We could do all that. So if you're cool with kind of cooperating with that, and we don't have to grab you. We don't have to, give me your ID. All this other stuff.
Right.
That's probably a better way to go about it, because legally.
Let me give y'all this money so y'all can go on and I can get on about my day, man.
That's legit.
That's what we want.
That's legit.
Lord have mercy.
Are you Devin?
How would you even know that anyway?
I'm just asking.
How would you know that?
Because it's in your car.
Oh, yeah, on the tag?
Yeah.
Good job. Didn't I see you earlier?
out.
Everyone recognizes him.
Yeah, he looked like somebody.
What's the deal with the plates on this car? Because those
Imagine being stopped by the police in a parking lot just chilling in your car, when out of nowhere they start demanding things like your ID or to step out of the car, without any clear reason. The officer mentions a case that gives them the right to ask you to step out of your vehicle even if you haven't done anything wrong. However, the situation gets tricky because you're not even driving. You're just parked in a private space, not under any traffic law. The officer says it's for their safety, but you haven't committed any crime and the police haven't even clearly explained why they need to check your ID. The thing is, you're legally allowed to stay in your car if you're not doing anything illegal. You don't have to share your ID or step out of the car unless there's a valid reason or a legal requirement. This case is a reminder of how important it is to understand your rights. The police have a job to do, but they also have to respect your rights, especially when they're not giving you a clear reason to comply with their demands. While the officer's actions may feel like an overreach, knowing the law and standing up for your rights can protect you from unnecessary confrontation or violation. You don't have to feel intimidated or pressured into doing something that isn't required by law. It's all about knowing when to cooperate and when to assert your rights to avoid being taken advantage of.
No, I'm not. I want your sergeant here. I want your sergeant here. I want your sergeant here. What? Sir, get off my property. I'm telling you. Get off my property. What's your name and badge number, sir? What's your name and badge number, sir? Will you please get your sergeant down here to deal with this guy? He's out of control and he needs to go. I want your sergeant here. I'm requesting... No, this is out of control. He's threatening to arrest me. No, they came here again threatening my kid at home. No, that's not what it happened. She said when my husband gets out, what did you heard it? What'd she say? Okay.
let me explain something.
I want a captain. No, I can request him to come here and speak to me. Okay, then I'm done with you guys. You're dismissed. You guys are dismissed. I'm done with you guys. I am dismissed. Are you done with them?
Yeah, because you guys have...
Nope, you guys are doing nothing.
You guys have both...
Tell them to go home. They don't even live on this street. You made me come to my porch. Then this little boy followed me here, threatening to arrest me. And you're parked on the wrong side, and you're blocking a driveway. It's not okay. You guys don't want to help. Follow the laws, too. Tell them to go home after they threaten me. I'm not the one that runs around shooting people. They shoot over there all the time. Then she said, come over to Linden? What's that? That's a verbal threat.
Okay, you just called her a bitch and all over.
I don't give a shit.
That's against the law, too.
No, it's not.
You can call somebody a bitch.
It is against the law.
I could call you an asshole.
That's fine. I can arrest you.
No, you cannot, dude. It's first. Oh my God. All right, we're done talking.
You won't believe this, folks. A cop just threatened to arrest a guy for doing something totally protected by the First Amendment. This is why everything feels upside down these days. The government and the police just don't get it. They're training officers in brute force and compliance, not in our natural rights. The people's rights are the foundation of freedom in this country. Cops should at least know the 5 fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment. If they did, this cop wouldn't have said what he did. Let's break it down. Freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, and the freedom to petition the government. Freedom of speech is part of the First Amendment, and this cop is threatening to arrest a guy for using it. Talk about missing the point. It's like trying to fix a computer by hitting it with a hammer. Let's dive into the video and see this mess unfold. I'll throw in some comments along the way and share my final thoughts at the end.
I'm never going to ask for you guys' help again. Thanks for letting my kid get shot up. I'm sorry. No, you're not. You told me to go home under threat of arrest. Yo, you did. I wanted them to go home. I said, don't bring it to my house. It's bullshit. My kids don't go over there. They don't cause trouble. They don't do anything. And when I call you for help, what'd you tell me yesterday? Was your son with the Orby gun? No, he's not, because he's not a little dirtbag. And you guys are letting him get bullied. And then this little boy gonna threaten me. Don't ever threaten me again. And when I request your captain, you need to bring him. And I'm gonna make a report. All right? Right, making threats, and that's okay, right? I didn't threaten no one. I called her a bitch, and she's being an asshole for letting her kids do whatever they want.
She has a video of you trying to run kids over there. But I didn't even go on. And you were parked right here when I pulled into the driveway already.
But it's just hard for us when we're screaming at each other.
And I'm sorry for getting upset. My kid got shot up getting off the bus. How is that okay? And then they come here doing it again?
They didn't shoot nobody today.
They had the guns out waiting.
Okay, because they played the game with the orders guns. Okay?
All right, so if I just start shooting people up with a paintball gun, you're not doing nothing. You're not going to take it, right?
Show up and chase
Right?
and shoot at kids.
So if the people they're shooting at are not calling the police or don't have...
So I also got the bus garage footage of the bus when they snuck up, ambushing everyone on there, and everyone on the bus is scared. That's a game? That's what you just said, right? That's a game, is what you just said.
Listen, if nobody else is complaining about it and they're okay with it, that's up to them. It's the same thing.
It's not okay getting shot in the face with anything.
Okay, you guys are upset about that.
So why are you not doing anything?
Because he's 14.
I'm trying to explain this to you, but all they're doing is...
And I told you I'm done. So you're dismissed. I got nothing to say to you.
I'm glad this guy went back inside and closed the door. I wouldn't have stayed out there with those cops. Tip: get a metal door and keep it locked. Remember, cops work for you, not the other way around. Trust in the police is dropping because they blame the people instead of taking responsibility. People hate when cops disrespect them and act above the law. That's un-American. If you believe in the red, white, and blue, why back the blue when they disrespect our flag? Cops think it's us versus them causing unrest. These cops were bullying, not helping. This man won't call them again. We need to get closer to our families and respect each other's rights. Cops aren't here to help us. Cases like Castle Rock vs. Gonzalez show they have no duty to protect us. We're paying them to protect themselves. The cops in this video were bullies, threatening to arrest a man for a lawful activity. That's why they get highlighted on this channel.
I'm really sorry, but can I ask why you're taking pictures?
It's a public sidewalk. I like to take pictures of stuff, so.
I mean, but out all of the things to take pictures of?
Yeah, I've been all over here. I took pictures of that building, this building, the building behind it, that one, this one. I've been everywhere, so.
I mean, I understand that, but I have to ask that you not take pictures. This is a bank. And
This is a public sidewalk, right?
this is a public sidewalk, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the bank would not like pictures being taken.
Well, that's the bank, not the public sidewalk.
Okay. The bank owns this plus this sidewalk. If something were to happen to you on this sidewalk,
I
the
strongly
bank is
disagree with
liable,
that, actually.
They are liable.
This is open for the public, right?
Okay, but it's still privately owned, okay? It would be different if the city owned this
So the
sidewalk.
bank owns the sidewalk.
Yes, it's
No.
part of their property, okay?
I don't think that's true.
It's part
Because
of
I've been
their-
here all around here.
It's part
and
of
it keeps,
their property.
Right.
Now, I'm just conveying to you what they would like, okay? I'm not here to be the bad guy.
Well,
I'm just letting
do you have a
know,
supervisor?
As of right now, I am the one on duty, okay? Like I said, I'm not trying to be the bad guy. There's plenty of pictures that you can take all around here, sir.
I've been all around here. This is the only one that I have to do, so.
Okay, but it makes no sense as to why you're taking pictures of this particular structure. It poses a security risk.
Yeah, so is that building, so is this building, so is that building, so is
And
that
I'm
building
sure
over there.
if security
And so it's the
saw you
federal
walk-
building way over there by the
I'm
edge.
sure if security saw you, they would stop you and ask you the same thing. Now, if you were sitting here taking selfies and things like that, it wouldn't be a bother. But
What's
the
your name,
fact
badge
that
number?
you're here just taking pictures of this building in particular poses a security risk, okay? So that is why I am asking you not to take pictures
It's still a
of this
public
building
sidewalk, that's all I'm
or
trying to
this
say.
building, okay?
It's still a public sidewalk, that's all I'm trying to say.
Sir, please
So-
don't make my job difficult.
I'm not making Dutch difficult, it's the truth.
Okay? Please
It's
don't
the
make my job
facts.
difficult.
It's the
There are people
facts.
that park here, it poses a security risk, it poses a safety risk. I'm just trying to do my job.
It's the same thing with me filming from that direction over here, so.
Okay, well then, if you'd like to step across the street, then fine, I can't
So
do
what's the
anything about
difference?
that. You are on their property.
This is a public sidewalk.
Okay.
I don't think you realize that.
If you'd
The
like,
public
I
openly.
can get TPD down here to explain it to you. Okay? I'm
If that's what you
not
want to do.
trying to do that.
If that's what you want to do, this is a public
Really,
sidewalk.
Sir.
I do this for a living, trust me.
It poses a safety and security risk. I'm asking that you not take pictures, please. That you were right here taking pictures.
That makes
like
no
that.
sense at all.
It poses a security risk.
That makes no sense at all.
Okay? Security and safety risk. I'm just trying to do my job, okay? That's it.
Okay, well, you did your
All
job.
I ask is that you not take pictures of this particular structure That's it.
I will continue doing it because this is my right to film in public. This is a public sidewalk,
Okay,
as long as that sidewalk. So if you want to call the TPD, that's up to you.
Sir, I just ask that you please move along, okay? I really don't want to have to do paperwork and all that other stuff, all right?
What people we're going to do? This is a public sidewalk. I mean, people walk by here all the time with cameras.
I understand that, but you're sitting here directly taking pictures of this structure.
Yeah, which is, I was recording the, you know, the limits, the lost ticket signs, the, you know, private property, which is beyond this right here.
Private?
This right here
No,
is.
this is also considered.
No, this is a
their
public sidewalk right here.
Okay, I am asking, you're taking pictures of private property. The private
Yeah,
owner
from a
of this
public
property
space.
does not want pictures taken of them, okay?
Okay, what's your name? And badge number?
I don't have a badge number.
What's your name?
I don't have to give you my name.
Yes,
All
you do.
Have to know
You're a public
is that
servant.
I'm security, okay? They hire this company to protect this building and its assets.
Okay,
all
do you have a
right?
phone number from your company?
You can look it up, sir. I don't.
So you
have a
can't write it
phone-
for me?
I would have to go to my car and find a phone number for you, which I'm more than happy to do, but I'm asking that you stop taking pictures of this particular structure.
I won't stop. That's what I do. I take pictures of everywhere around downtown. That's what I do.
That is fine, okay?
So I was just passing by, taking pictures of this place right here and that place right there, and I was going to be out of here in a public space.
Okay, but you're taking pictures of private property.
In a public space.
That poses a safety risk. All I'm asking is that you not take pictures. That's it. That's all.
I'm going to continue taking pictures. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
Belong?
Okay.
But I'm going to continue taking pictures everywhere around here. Even this little alley, I could take pictures from this public area.
You cannot, because this is
Oh, yes, I can.
private property.
We've heard enough of this dumb lady that doesn't know anything about a public sidewalk compared to private property. She calls the cops. Let's get into the police interaction.
I'm good, and you? What's your name and badge number?
What's up?
What's your name and badge number, please?
Reeves 104046.
All right, and yours?
Federico 103073.
All right, nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you, man. Yeah, I don't have any issues with you.
Yeah, I'm just filming in public. That's about it.
Exactly. Just on the sidewalk, you're good to go.
I was on the sidewalk right there.
All right, cool.
So that's all I was doing.
Yeah, they're just concerned.
All right, cool. All right.
Have a good one.
You too.
The First Amendment in the U.S. Constitution guarantees important freedoms like religion, expression, assembly, and the right to petition. It also includes the right to record things that are important to the public, a way of expressing and gathering information. Recording the police and public isn't just a right, it's a necessary tool in a democratic society that values being open and accountable. But having this right comes with some risks. The video of the auditor and the police officers shows that it can lead to conflicts. The auditor wanted to test how far they could use their First Amendment rights, but the police often see these actions as challenging or getting in the way. A big question is, do police officers really know about people's rights to record in public? The video suggests that some officers might not understand or accept these rights. This lack of understanding can lead to conflicts like the one in the video, where the auditor questions the officers about the laws on public recording and trespassing. Citizen audits, like the one in the video, are crucial for asking for more transparency and accountability in law enforcement. By recording interactions with police and asking about their understanding of public recording laws, citizens can point out areas where police training and public education might be lacking. These audits also act like citizen journalism, bringing up issues that might not be noticed otherwise. In a time where social media makes voices louder, these initiatives can lead to important changes in society and policies. During these confrontations, the limits of free speech and the patience of everyone involved are tested. While it's important to use and protect our First Amendment rights, it's also crucial to understand the tough position police officers are often in. The key is finding a balance where citizens can use their rights without getting in the way of police work. The video isn't just about a conflict, it shows an ongoing conversation about civil rights in public spaces. It points out the need for better education and training for police about First Amendment rights and for citizens to understand the challenges faced by police officers. In the end, the goal should be to create an environment where using our rights doesn't lead to conflicts, but instead helps everyone understand and respect the law and civil rights. As digital platforms keep changing, they'll play a big role in this conversation, being both a tool for activism and a way to understand each other. If you like this video and believe in defending civil rights, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and sharing it with your friends and family. Your support can really make a difference in spreading awareness.
Why you videotaping?
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm security with the hospital.
Okay, what's your name?
Daniel?
Daniel, okay. Yeah, just videotape.
You can't videotape.
I beg to differ.
Why?
Because I'm standing on a public sidewalk.
Well, that's true, but why you videotaping the hospital?
I'm just curious about what's going on. I'm doing investigatory surveillance.
With who?
With me. It's an ongoing investigation, so I don't want to give up any, tip my hand or anything like that.
Okay.
But I will say that ambulances tend to run this stop sign every single time. So I guess I kind of tipped my hand a little bit there, but yeah. How you doing?
Can you come over here in front of my car so my camera can watch you, please?
Yeah, sure. Am I being detained?
You are. For the duration of this investigation. Can you step over here in front of my
For
camera,
what reason?
please? Sir, I'm investigating a suspicious person.
Okay.
Don't play games with me, okay? I know what you're
I'm
doing.
engaged in lawful activity.
I know what you're doing. You're First Amendment frauditor. I get it.
That's constitutionally protected activity. Why am I being detained?
Because you're creating a disturbance. All right, step over here.
This is constitutionally protected activity.
Sir.
You cannot make it a crime.
Sir, you are creating a disturbance.
What is your name and badge
I'm
number?
investigating the disturbance.
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Fisher, 1146.
Okay, my name is
Police
Jeff.
Department, Kano.
I'm with Pennac News
Okay,
Services.
listen.
I got my ID in
Stop.
my pocket if you want to see
You
it.
don't dictate what happens here. I need to talk to you.
No, the Constitution.
Let me talk to you, okay?
The law and the Constitution
Sir,
dictates what happens. I'm
stop.
on a public sidewalk.
Stop.
Engaged
I know
in
your
Constitution.
game. It's okay.
Then why are you even here?
I don't want to play with this game with
If,
you, okay?
if you know my game,
you
then you know
are
I'm...
intentionally creating a disturbance
No, I'm
in
not.
order to create a lawsuit. That's what you want to do. I get that. I acknowledge that that is your profession. I understand that is how you make your money.
What law am I
I'm here
breaking?
doing my job.
What law am I
okay?
violating?
You're creating a disturbance and you're bothering folks over here.
What
I'm
law
here
am
to
I
investigate why. So, what I'm going to do is do a report on this incident to rule you out as potential stalker from one of the employees. If any of these employees get their vehicles damaged or anything, I need to know where to look. Because it's not normal for somebody to be filming people exiting a hospital. For all I know, listen, let me talk. I'm talking, not you.
Go ahead.
For all I know, you are stalking somebody at the hospital.
Nope.
Either an employee. I don't know that.
Nope.
I don't know you.
You
I'm
don't
not
know
God.
that. That's, so you don't have
I'm
any
not
reasonable
God,
grounds for...
But I have to investigate.
I'm engaged in
And
a
I'm gonna be doing
lawful,
report on
constitutionally
it.
protected activity,
I'm
and I'm going to be on my way. I'm leaving right
I
now.
need your driver's license.
I'm leaving right now.
No, I'm doing a report because I don't know what you are or what you're doing.
If I don't give you my
For all
driver's
I know.
license, what's going to happen?
Okay, listen, sir.
I asked you a
I've
simple question.
explained to you.
And I've told
that
you
I
that...
am investigating
I've told
a
you,
suspicious person
listen.
who is causing a disturbance at a
The ambulance is
private
constantly
hospital.
running the stop sign.
Private hospital.
The ambulance is running the stop
For
sign.
all I know, you
I'm
could be
filming
stalking. I don't know you. Okay, I don't know if that's the truth.
Yeah,
you might
fine.
be stalking or harassing an employee or a patron at the hospital.
I'm not.
So
My
I'm going
name-
to be doing a
Officer,
report.
my name is
so
Jeff.
that if something
I work
comes
with
up,
Pennac News Services.
I can go ahead and rule you
and
out.
I'm on
or
your
investigate you
Constitution.
further. Provide me with your driver's license.
I don't
please,
have
for
my
this
driver's
report.
license on me.
Okay.
My name is Jeff.
I've asked you several times to step in front of my
All right,
car
I'll
so
step
that you're
in front of
the
your car.
camera.
Okay.
Stand right there.
All right.
Now, if you don't have
I'm
a
not on
driver's
the
license,
sidewalk now.
then I don't care. I'm not here to harass you about being on the sidewalk. I want this video camera behind you to watch you.
Okay.
Okay? I
All
want it to be catching all of this interaction. You
Okay.
have yours. That's great. That's cool. I look
All right.
forward to seeing myself on YouTube.
I've got to
again.
get back to work.
All right? No. I got to do my job. You
Okay.
have caused me to come here. That's what you've done. So now I'm here performing my duties.
Can I
and you're
explain
not
to you
going
what
to
I was
interfere
doing?
with my duties.
Can I explain to you what I
You're
was
going to
doing?
be providing me with your social security number, your driver's license number, if you know it, your date of birth, your address, and your full name.
Am I free to go?
No, you are not.
And why am I being
explained
detained?
to you several times
Why am
that
I being
I'm here
detained?
investigating
Okay.
a suspicious person.
Am I going to be arrested if I don't
You
provide you
are
that
starting
information?
to interfere with my investigation. I've explained to you I have to do a report on this, and that's what I'm going to be doing.
All
So
right.
don't make this a crime. Allow this to be what it is, where I do a report on the incident, and that's it. Okay, but if you want to interfere with me
I
doing
don't want
that,
to
which is
interfere with
my
you.
job,
I want you to do. I
okay,
want
which
you.
is
Your
my
job is
if
to
you interfere
respect
with
my
that,
rights and protect
it's
my
obstructing
rights.
governmental operations. Do you have any questions about that?
No, I do not.
Okay, good. I'm going to be removing my notepad. I'm going to request that information from
And
you.
if
Are
I
you going
don't,
to provide it?
I'm not
If you
refusing.
don't provide it, then I have already explained to you what I'm here, what I'm doing, what I'm investigating, and the fact that I'm going to be doing a report. If you don't provide the information that I'm asking for that report, because you have caused this situation and me to be brought here, yes, you will be arrested for obstructing
My name is
governmental
Jeffrey,
operations.
under duress.
Stand by.
Okay.
I need to get my notepad. This doesn't have to be this way. I know who
It
you are. I know
doesn't.
what you're doing. Okay, I know what
Okay, so you know who I
folks
am.
like you do.
You know what
this.
I'm doing. You know that I'm
I don't know
engaged in
you
constitutionally
specifically.
protected activity.
I don't know you specifically.
So
I know
your
you're
qualified
kind,
immunity
you're ill.
is gone, dude.
Look,
Fisher,
I am
your
here
qualified immunity is out the
investigating
window.
a suspicious person.
Your qualified
who's
immunity
performing
is
a very
gone.
suspicious act.
Your qualified
You
immunity
can
is
say
gone.
that all you want to.
I
sir.
was
I'm
up
doing
there
my job.
recording ambulances.
Look, you have.
Will you be
folks out
quiet
here
for a second
disturbed.
for me to talk,
No,
please?
This isn't.
Can I
about
tell
us.
you what I'm trying to, Officer Thomas?
I'm not worried about what
The
you're
reason I
trying
was
to
up
do.
there is
I'm
that
worried about what you're
ambulances
doing.
are
He is
running.
not here for you.
Ambulances
You
are running the
engaging
stop
me.
sign.
I am
Ambulances
the
are running the
primary
stop sign. I'm
person you're speaking
documenting
to.
that. That's why I'm doing it.
That's great.
My name is Jeffrey Marcus
Okay.
Gray.
Jeffrey, how do you spell Jeffrey?
Jeffrey, and I'm doing this under protest, under duress, and under threat of arrest.
Not threat. Explanation. I've given you an explanation.
No, you just said if I don't
Not
give you this,
threatened
if
Not
you don't give
threatened
you this
in any way. What's
information, you're going to arrest
your
me.
middle name, sir?
Marcus.
Marcus,
Mhm.
M-A-R-C-U-S?
That's correct. Last name is spelled G-R-A-Y.
G-R-A-Y?
Correct. Born January 8th, 1970. 1870.
Where do you live?
I'm from St. Augustine.
St. Augustine?
Yeah.
Is that in Florida?
Yep.
What brings you up to Dothan to film this?
I'm not answering any further questions. Providing my name, my date of
Okay,
birth.
that's fine.
That's all I'm giving. And I've told you the reason I'm filming is to film ambulances.
Where do you say that in St. Augustine?
I'm not giving any more
Okay.
information.
Again, I'm conducting an investigation on a suspicious person, and if you are in fact harassing somebody, stalking somebody, planning to assault somebody by filming their freaking daily activities so that you can plan your assault, I want to know where you live so I can go and get you if that ends up happening. So what's your address?
My address is 19. When am I free to
What's
go?
your phone number?
I have to give you my phone number, man.
Hey, look, I'm doing a report. It's one of my little things to get this report approved that it has your phone number. You don't want to provide me? That's fine. What's your social?
I'd rather not give you my social either.
Well, I have to positively identify you. So what's your social? You don't have a driver's license, or I would use that.
I don't have my driver's license.
Okay, then that's what I would normally use, but since you don't have that, I have to use
There's
another means.
all these people standing around. I'm
That's
about to
fine.
give you
Let's
my.
step over here and go ahead and give it to me quietly, so that way nobody hears. Do you want to put your phone on mute so YouTube doesn't hear?
No, I'll just edit that out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, I got to get back to work, man. I'm only on my lunch break, so the longer this takes, the worse it is on you.
The worse it is on me. I'm gonna run here. Okay.
Do you guys have body cameras?
Alright. Mr. Gray.
Yes.
I'm still waiting on a return of your information. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you. Well, actually, first I need to know, were you on the sidewalk the entire time?
Yes, sir. Sidewalk.
So I'm going to advise you, all right? The hospital owns that side of the road and this parking lot, and they don't want you on the property. Okay. So obviously, you know as well as I do that sidewalks and public roadways are obviously sidewalks and public roadways where you're allowed to be.
Okay, there's a sidewalk that goes down that road. Is that okay?
You're completely good on the
Okay.
public roadways and the sidewalks. Okay. Now, obviously, you understand that your actions are creating a disturbance with the employees and the parishioners of the hospital. Whatever you're doing here, regardless, okay, legal reason, I don't know. I'm just doing a report on the incident because of the disturbance that's going on. Okay, you do you. As long as you stay on the public property and you don't end up bothering anybody, I'm never going to see you again. I hope to God.
I'm free to go.
I'm waiting on your information return. As soon as that information comes back, you're good to go.
So I'm still being detained.
Stand by. Yes, you are. Okay? Until I know that you're not a wanted murderer. You're
I
not
do
Ted
have to get back
Bundy
to work.
Jr.
I do have to get back to work.
Well, you have to wait on the computer at this point. All right? I didn't create the situation. I'm just here to deal with it. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. Again, my name is Officer Fisher, ID number 1146 with Dothan Police Department's K9.
Okay, thank you. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I'm just waiting on this return. As long as they don't take too long, I'll get you on your way. If they start taking too long, I'm going to get you. All right.
Sound legitimate?
You got body camera and dash camera?
Yes, sir, I do. This is my partner.
Catching much back there.
just trying to put my hands on. I don't have any weapons on me. I'm just gonna keep my hands out.
Mr. Gray, you are free to go. Have a good rest of your day.
I dropped one of my cards down here. May I retrieve that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Which way can I go to not be... I'm good to go up here and go down?
As long as you stay off the hospital property, you're good to go, sir.
There's a sidewalk that runs along the hospital. I'm not sure if that... I'll just stay on this side of it.
However you decide to play it, sir.
All right. In this situation, we see the importance of knowing your rights and standing firm when dealing with law enforcement. The person, Jeff, was recording on a public sidewalk, engaging in a constitutionally protected activity. Despite this, a security officer wrongly assumed Jeff was a threat and insisted on seeing his ID without any legal justification. This highlights a common issue. Police or security officers often demand identification, even when there's no reason to suspect a crime has been committed. The key takeaway here is that you have the right to film in public spaces, and unless the officer has reasonable suspicion that you're involved in a crime, they can't force you to provide personal information. In real life, this could happen if you're simply observing or documenting something in public, whether it's on the sidewalk or at a public event. The officer's demand for ID and personal details was unfounded, as Jeff was not breaking any laws. Knowing how to handle such a situation, by calmly asserting your rights, can prevent unnecessary escalation. For example, if you're ever confronted for filming or questioned while on public property, remember you can stay silent, not provide ID unless you're detained or suspected of committing a crime, and politely remind the officer of your First Amendment rights. If the situation does escalate, stay calm and document the interaction as Jeff did. This helps protect both your rights and your peace of mind.
You can call it that. Why, what's up?
Just wondering, this is a secure part of the parking lot for law enforcement vehicles. It's not secure, there's no fence, but...
Yeah, no, because I was just looking there. There's no restricted signs out here at all. What's your name and badge number, sir?
I'm Deputy Commander Waltmeyer.
Waltmeyer?
6'9".
6'9", okay. Yeah, like I was saying, there's no, restricted signs or anything even. Okay. Not even just the gate. It's not even a sign out.
Gotcha. So what are you working on then?
I'm just documenting today, creating, basically gathering content for a story. I went over to the coroner's office over there. I seen him. Okay. So,
Are you with a particular publication, or?
I really don't want to give out any information like that, Sheriff, respectfully. I'm just, like I say, just want to be able to do exactly what I'm doing unmolested, and we'll be good to go.
Okay. What's your name?
I don't want to give that at this time.
Okay. I mean, I gave my name. Well, I know you don't have to.
Well, it's right there. There you go. So I'm just exercising rights today. So.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, this is a controlled area, even if it's not secured.
Controlled?
So it's controlled as in the sheriff's office controls who goes in and out of this area.
Okay.
So if you wanted to go over to the public side, where the public parking lot.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna get all of it. Right now, I'm just documenting the vehicles. These taxpayer public vehicles, obviously. And
sure.
Just want to be able to do that, because like I said, there's no restricted sign. You guys definitely, if you want to keep people out, you guys should put up a fence, man. It's wide open right now. So
I know there's costs associated with that, obviously, and you gotta get it through the county board and all of that stuff.
Oh, y'all definitely got the money though. I mean, if you bring it up cost, so
Okay, gotcha. Would I be able to get you to head over to the lobby area or the front area, one of the more publicly accessible areas?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just after I get my shots, I definitely head over. I'm not done documenting and gathering my content.
Well, I mean, if there's information you're looking for on the squad cars, you can fill out a Freedom of Information request.
Yeah, I'm going to do one of those as well. Okay. But I just want to get some actual shots of the inside of the vehicles and make sure everything looks like it's up to par. We don't see any illegals or anything in there,
What do you mean by illegals?
Well, anything that's illegal, you know what I mean? Drugs or dead bodies and things like that. Being sarcastic and just trying to see if you got a sense of humor, but you get what I'm saying.
I just didn't understand what you were saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, why don't I have you head over to the public area, though? This is like I said, this is a controlled area. The sheriff's office does have the ability to control who's in this parking lot area.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
At this point, if you don't have any business working on the cars, doing actual function check for the electronics or something like that,
right?
Then there's no need for you to be.
Well, I'm actually checking the tires and stuff too to make sure that they're they're up to par.
You're not a contractor with the sheriff's office. It sounds like, correct?
Well, I don't need to be. No, I don't need to be to exercise that right.
Well, for us to be comfortable with people coming in and out of the area, right? What I'm saying is that you know, if anybody just comes in here, we don't know what they're doing necessarily.
Well, I just explained it, Sheriff. I just respectfully, I did just explain to you exactly what I was doing.
What I'm saying though is that we consider this a controlled area. If you have not been invited to this area for the purposes of working on a car or doing something else with the sheriff's office, I just ask that you step over towards the front end, you know, the public parking lot or the front lobby of the.
Like I said, and again, I'm definitely going to. If you want to, just to make sure, you know, you're doing everything correctly. If you want to call, you guys have a sergeant or some sort, or
I'm the
someone.
deputy commander. So
okay. Well, who's over you?
The commander.
Okay. Well, then can you get him or her out here?
He's out of town.
Well,
the next person's the undersheriff. He drove away as I was pulling in for lunch.
Okay. Well, yeah. Like I say, Sheriff, I'm gonna just.
Sir, at this point, if you're not going to leave, we're going to start looking at this as a trespassing issue. Then
well, you can't trespass from public property, sir. You know,
it's controlled public property, and that's the difference. So public property like the lobby,
that's
that would
correct.
Be fine. We wouldn't mess around
well,
with that.
this parking lot is considered public property as well.
It's considered publicly funded property, but it's controlled property.
It could be. Even if it's controlled, that still doesn't supersede my constitutional rights. If you're going to wage war on my rights today, then that's going to be on you. Because 720 ILCS 521-3 states that trespassing don't even apply when the public is when it's public property open to the public.
Open to the public.
That's correct.
Correct. Open to the public.
That's correct.
We wouldn't consider this portion open to the public.
You probably won't personally consider it is, but it's definitely open because there's no restricted signs. You can be just telling me anything.
Well,
if it was just restricted,
and that's why I didn't press the issue initially.
That's correct.
We're just having a conversation about it.
Right.
At this point, I'm making you aware.
Right.
That this is a controlled, restricted area, that you are not to be here, and that you need to leave this area.
Okay. And again, like I said, I have a First Amendment right to do so. I'm not out here protesting.
Speech.
Yeah, I'm not protesting. No, I'm not talking freedom of speech. I'm talking about freedom of press, sir. I'm out here gathering content for a story.
In a restricted area.
This is not restricted, though. It's not restricted.
I'm telling you, it's considered restricted.
You be telling me anything, sir. That's why the whole thing's for signs. Even if you don't have a gate, respectfully, you still should have a sign up to at least say that.
And
there's no signs at all.
Excellent point, and that's something that we'll need to look at. Can you just walk onto a military base?
If it's unrestricted, you can.
But
you get what I'm saying? Like if you have restricted signs,
physical fence,
like say for instance, like if you go inside the sheriff's department,
right.
Some doors have key cards.
Sure.
So obviously you can't just access the key card door because it's restricted and it states that it is. This parking lot has absolutely no signs at all to say restriction. So I have a right, and plus it's public property. So if I can document, sir, the rest of these vehicles, it seems like you should be a little bit more transparent, Sheriff.
Legally speaking,
yeah,
as we've mentioned before,
that's correct.
You don't have the right to just be here uninvited.
So what law is that? Well, let's go there.
That would be trespass.
How could you trespass me from public property minus a crime, sir? Trespassing.
The crime is I have alerted you to the fact that you are not allowed in this area. I have demanded that you leave, and if you have failed to leave, that constitutes trespass.
So the thing is, you don't have any trespassing signs, right? There's no restricted signs to say that you would be trespassing. You see how that, matter of fact, if I can show you back here, it's actually a trespassing sign on that gate right there. What is that indicating?
On the gate all the way in the back?
No, this one right here with this watchtower, with this cell phone tower, it's a sign saying trespassing on that gate.
Absent a sign, I can provide you with verbal notice.
No, I'm just asking you, what does that sign mean on that gate?
The sign means that
if I access that gate right now, I'm trespassing. Exactly. So my point is there's absolutely none of those here for this parking lot.
But I have verbally told you.
Yeah, but you could be just telling me anything, officer. You could just be telling me.
But I'm using my police authority to explain to you. As an employee of this office, I have the ability to explain to you the rules as it pertains to control of this property.
That's correct.
And at this point, what I have indicated to you is that this is a controlled section of the property that is only to be accessed by employees of the office or people who have been brought in for some official purpose.
And you're saying your authority, you trying to assert unlawful authority right now. It could be, and maybe it's your ego. I suggest that you swallow your pride.
I'm trying not to take it that direction.
I hope, wish, and pray that you don't. I mean, it's on you if you want to wage war against my rights.
At this point, if you don't want to be identified, I will allow you the opportunity to depart at this point without having been identified, and just consider it a misunderstanding. If you refuse again to depart the area, then I will consider it trespassing in a controlled area because I provided you with the notice that's legally mandated. I will demand an identification. If you fail to provide an identification, then there we have an obstructing a police officer at that point, right? So now we have two offenses that we're dealing with.
Okay.
So, and at that point, if you continue to refuse identity, we would have to bring you into the jail to be fingerprinted to confirm identity.
Okay.
I don't believe any of that is necessary.
Okay.
I'm trying to provide an opportunity for us to get on the off-ramp to that location.
Okay.
Because I think that would be appropriate.
Okay. So am I able to?
This is where I'm providing you with that information at this point. Now, what is?
Okay. What I want to say that's going to be very important for you, sir, is if you're going to obviously threaten me with any type of arrest, and I'm going to be under duress, I want to be able to make that clear on video that I will be doing things under duress from fear of being threatened with arrest from you. But my thing is this: I'm just want to put these out here just in case. I have a Fourth Amendment right to be secure. You understand that, right?
Yes, I do.
In terms of identification. So that's the first thing. If you're going to force me to do that, that's going to be another violation on your behalf, sir. The very first thing we need to entertain is this parking lot. So I suggest that you call someone that's of a higher authority to make sure you're doing the right thing. And again, the judge is going to see this video. So he's going to say you had ample opportunity. The young man even told you to call your superior. So swallow your pride. Get rid of the ego, Walt Meyer. I'm being honest with you because you're getting ready to. I do this all over. I know precisely what I'm doing. I know precisely what I'm doing.
You're filming the outside of the cars, the inside of the cars.
And that's it. Literally. And this one, and these are the first three I did. I see you got a couple of right there. Then I'm out of here.
I mean, if you want to come over and take like a couple of snapshots of the cars, that I got no issue with that.
And then that's all I'm trying to do, Walt Meyer. I just want to be able to do it, and that's all we're here to do. Nothing nefarious. Don't have any ill intent.
Cool if I just hung out with you.
I mean, and I'm gonna be honest. I can't tell you not to. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I just where you're at, I guess.
That's cool. I mean, that's cool if I can get the rest of my shots. Man, I mean, you don't have to babysit me. I mean, I'm 40-some years old. I think I know good to go. So I mean, if you want to, I can't stop you. Sure. And then, like I said, I go in and hike in. I'm definitely going to file a FOIA for sure for the sheriff's department. For sure. I know you guys got the jail connected too as well over there, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's it. You do know though, anything my eyes can see, I should be able to film. So I mean, respectfully.
I'm trying to meet you halfway here, right? And you can have like stuff like the specific information on the vehicles that are owned, like that'll be provided on the FOIA request.
Right, but I would need the plate in order to FOIA. You feel me? Be honest.
What would you be looking to FOIA then on?
Well, it'd be I have actually a list wrote down, so it's like a lot of stuff that I would need. Like I said, I do this all over, different sheriff's departments all over the state of Illinois. So it's just a numerous of things that I would need when I fill out the FOIA, like exactly. Because you're not the FOIA officer, right?
I'm not.
Okay, right. So yeah, I just put all that stuff down on information, turn it in, and we'll be good to go. Okay. I don't see any guns in there today.
Well, there shouldn't be.
You guys have them attached to the dashboards all the time, right?
That one. No, well, they have them in the racks, yeah, but that's only when they're on duty. So if they're parked out here, they shouldn't have the.
Oh, okay. Right, because they usually be in that holder right there. Okay.
They should all be inside, locked up.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Like I said, man, I just want to do that right there. I mean, like I said, you want to walk with me, it's all good, man. As long as I'm able to do what I can do. Oh, all right. Appreciate it.
All right, so here's the situation. The person is just out there filming public vehicles in a parking lot. They're not breaking any laws, not being disruptive, just gathering content for a story. They mention that the parking lot doesn't have any no entry or restricted signs, so technically it seems like public property. The deputy, though, insists it's a controlled area, which means the sheriff's office is managing who gets access. Now, the thing is, if something's considered public property and isn't specifically restricted, you usually have the right to be there, especially if you're just observing and documenting. In this case, the deputy is trying to say that because it's controlled, the person isn't allowed to be there without permission. But here's where it gets tricky. Without clear signs, or any kind of actual law that says you can't be there, it's hard to just tell someone to leave based on control. The First Amendment gives the right to gather content for a story in public spaces, which is key here, and while the deputy has his point about control, it doesn't necessarily override the constitutional rights unless there's a legal reason, like a specific restriction on the property. It's all about balance, right? The officer wants to ensure security, but at the same time, the person filming has the right to gather information in public spaces as long as they're not interfering with official duties or breaking laws. It's definitely one of those gray areas that can get heated, but understanding both sides of it helps in keeping things calm and respectful.